Hi, and welcome to bite-sized climate change questions, where I take common queries and try to answer them concisely in just a minute or two. So let's get started. Why is climate change a problem? We're seeing the effects of a world transformed by rising temperatures and changing weather patterns everywhere, from our well-being to our wallets. And while it's true that the dangers of climate change will vary greatly from area to area, there's no question that it will make life harder, not easier, for everyone everywhere. And many of the places most vulnerable to the worst of these impacts are already among the poorest countries on the planet. Places currently reeling from famine and food insecurity, from violence and public health problems. Beyond obvious humanitarian concerns, climate impacts in these regions can further fuel migration, instability, and security concerns all over the globe. Increasing heat waves have become more frequent in the United States and other countries in recent decades. Climate scientists expect the number of days with excessive temperatures to increase globally as climate changes. There will be more extreme weather. In addition to heat waves, changes in precipitation patterns, including extreme precipitation events, storms and floods, are becoming more common and even more severe in many more regions. And this is expected to continue. Intensified droughts. Higher temperatures lead to increased rates of evaporation and can lead to more rapid drying of soils. Without reductions in global greenhouse gas emissions, longer-term droughts are expected to intensify in much of the globe. Impacts on crops. Over the past 40 years, climate disruptions to agricultural production have increased, and this is expected to continue. There are impacts on health. Climate change is increasing our exposure to extreme temperatures, extreme weather events, degraded air quality, diseases transmitted through food, water and insects, and stresses to mental health and well-being. These threats to human health are expected to increase massively with continued climate change. More wildfires, with the areas burned by wildfire in many parts of the world expected to double or more. Rising sea levels. Global levels have risen by many centimetres since the late 1800s, and they are predicted to rise up to a metre by the end of this century. Flooding is becoming more frequent across many coastlines, and the land elsewhere is simultaneously sinking as groundwater is depleted. Thanks for watching another bite-sized climate change question, where I try to answer those questions you were too afraid to ask because you thought, well, everybody already knew the answer. And don't forget to keep coming back for more great information, and thank you for dropping by. See you next time.